recycling process and turns into a new pump water bottle.
This is step 1 in the recycling process. We're going to do where you get the blue bins from. You get the blue bins from the Auckland City Council Regional.
Call 093792020 for more information about recycling and where you get your blue bin from. By Dylan and William Carter.
This is the second step. You can recycle any bottles that have the number 1 to 7. But remember to wash it, otherwise the recycling factory gets really stinky.
This is step number 3 in the recycling process, talking about when do we recycle.
Hey, how do I know when my recycling will be picked up from my house? This poster will tell you everything about what you need to know from when do we recycle.
Check with the Auckland City Council to find out what day and time your recycling will be picked up from your house. Generally, you will get in the mail a reminder of the dates and times of rubbish picked up.
In the morning, put your rubbish bin and blue bin outside the street and 1 metre apart at 7 AM in the morning. Step 4 in the recycling process, where we will be explaining what happens to the recycled objects once they get picked up from the curb.
Recycling 1 tonne of plastic saves 7.4 cubic yards of landfill space.
Step 1 in the recycling and the sorting process is a journey from a storage pad and along a primary conveyor belt to a pre-sort station. Things that don't belong there get removed by hand.
Vizzy recycled 1.5 tonnes of plastic each year.
This is step 5, the manual pre-sorting, when the non-recyclables are picked out.
This is step 6 in the recycling process.
Did you know Vizzy Automation was made in 1978?
Did you know some of this amount of rubbish gets sorted by the optical sort that sorts the rubbish to different groups?
Using a red beam of light, it can identify the plastic 1 to 7.
Hello. This is step 7 of the recycling process. Here we have a plastic baler.
The plastic baler gets all 7 plastics and squashes it into a cube like this. The cube is then either sold to a company, such as Pump, or stays at the recycling depot.
If it stays at the recycling depot, it shall be busted open and shredded.
This is step 8 of the recycling process, and the bales get busted open and shredded into flakes.
Then the flakes are washed and sterilised for 9 hours.
Step 9 of the recycling process.
These are granules that get heated until they melt, then get extruded into thin lines. This is step 10 of the recycling process, how granules are melted down into preforms. Preforms are put into a machine that is 250 degrees. When they come out of the machine, this is what they look like.
This is step 11 of the recycling process, when the preforms get injected with heat to form new plastic bottles.
Step 12 of the recycling process. Water companies like Coca-Cola will often buy plastic bottles that have already been moulded to fill with their own special water.
Step 13. 60% of New Zealand's water comes from Pump, which is New Zealand's #1 selling bottled water brand. Pump is owned by Coca-Cola.
Pump water comes from a natural spring called Blue Springs in Putaruru. Pump was one of the first brands to enter the water market in New Zealand.
This is the last step of the recycling process, where customers go to the supermarket and buy their very own Pump water bottle.
If people have recycling, the world won't be a big rubbish bin. Thank you. This is the second step. Step 2 is
Hello.